Okay, guys. So I might change things up, my schedule up a little bit, and squeeze everything in during the weekday, including let me just put this on Twitter. I might squeeze everything into the weekday, including Wattpad and my space on Friday. So I leave my weekends free. And then for weekends I might just share like news stories that I'm checking out. So a thought occurred to me, sort of like the subjectivity, the arbitrariness of formal education, sort of like maybe the subjugation of formal education. A lot of people are like, I prefer a cash life, um, and so I wouldn't. For the reason I am like for formal education, I am formal education versus a cash life is because of funny little things like archaeology. Archaeology is a field of formal education that's like, you might say, utterly to people who chooses a cash life. They say it's utterly useless to them. Old pyramids, corpses, little arrowheads and stuff. But to me, I think it's sort of it's a blessing and advantage that the economics of my world can afford to support archaeology. And what is formal education at the end of the day is record keeping. And record keeping, like bookkeeping is a form of record keeping for cash and finance and money. But record keeping in general allows you not to go higher but further. So I know a lot of people, in terms of cash lifestyle and finance, they it might appear that they're going higher because they're accumulating a lot of cash, right? But 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 if they flame out, and over since I started my blog, a lot of big things have flamed out. Oh my God. A lot of big things. I'm not just talking about property developers. I'm not talking about Canada's economy. I'm not talking about any of that stuff. I'm just talking about fun stuff like media, Yahoo, and CEOs. Oh my God. A lot of things have flamed out. And what has kept us all, the lucky few, going the distance, the furthest, even though, this beyond this condo, I don't have any other, I don't, and my, whatever, I don't have like billions, is education. Education has allowed us to go the furthest, the longest, and the furthest. If not, reach the highest, like Judge Brett Kavanaugh at the moment. Brett Kavanaugh has reached the highest in his field. CEOs of media websites have reached the highest in their field. The Canadian economy and Canadian real estate prices has reached the highest in the world. And yet we are going the furthest. And beyond the roof of this place, I don't need much more than that. So in my world, and why? Because in my world, the economics is paying for, part of it is paying for archaeology, to study the pyramids, to study like, the past. Part of it is paying for like the ozone layer, it's studying that. So that's my response to this. So like the subjugation of education, arbitrariness of formal education versus a cash life. To each his own.